Hello and welcome to the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena. Sorry for the delayed start. We had some technical difficulties here up in the booth. For those who either just joined us or are not aware, about 2.5 minutes have gone by in the first period. Nobody scored yet, and Bulldogs looking to get a win here in Arrington, facing elimination. If they lose tonight, their season will end, as Vincent Paquette will take the puck into the close corner. He'll battle for it up against the boards, and he'll turn it over. Arifi taking it behind Rock Boynton, the starting goaltender for Milwaukee School of Engineering. Boynton had a great night last night, allowing one Bulldog goal. And very early on, he's already topped and matched as Bryce Van Horn going to get a very early icebreaker here in Arrington. And Van Horn, transfer junior here at Adrian College, going to break the ice to start the evening. And game 2 and game 1, it took the entire first period to break the ice. And a little bit into the second, and early on, the Bulldogs have a nice lead as they came out flying. As the intention was, I'm sure, from Coach Krug and his coaching staff. Vinny Post going to get this one all the way in the zone, and Milwaukee will chase this back in deep. And both teams had a very solid warm-up. Was here watching it from the stands, and being able to watch those is always nice and get a read on how both teams are going to perform. Bulldogs much more serious in tone than they were last night. Milwaukee trying to stay focused and trying to secure a trip to the semifinals tonight. And that was Bryce Van Horn's 8th goal of the season, his first one of the playoffs, and it was an unassisted goal. So out come the Raiders, and Post is going to dump that one back in, and his team's going to go for a change. Bulldogs wearing their alternate home jerseys here in Arrington. And these are probably my favorite jerseys of theirs. And a couple of lineup changes for the Bulldogs. In is Austin Bottrell on the forward side of things alongside Trevor Koy-Kendall. And defense going to stay the same. Goaltending, Kevin Netma, as always, is in the net. Brian Yim dropping back, but he'll turn the puck over. And it'll get thrown all the way up. And in come the Raiders, 2-on-1, thrown at Etma, just went wide. As Kaufman got beat there. McNair will carry this over the blue line. He'll wind one up, and it'll go into the mesh. And Bulldogs lost last night in game 1 here in Arrington. To a full house, they just could not execute and get more than one goal, as it was Braden Hellam's goal, and the only one for the Bulldogs. And Kevin Etma put up a solid game. His defense, unfortunately, did not give him as much help as he would have liked. And as a result, Bulldogs fell here at home. And up behind the goaltender, Rock Boynton, the puck will be carried by the Bulldogs. Boyd will drop to Armour, and the net's going to come off as Armour is thrown into Boynton. So we'll get a quick whistle. And Rock Boynton did a very solid job last night of taking care of everything in his net and in his crease. Looking to repeat that tonight as they face the same familiar opponent in Game 2. And as I said last night, this MSOE Raiders team is the one that the Bulldogs play the most out of all of their other opponents. Bottrell could not make it there, so the puck's going to get kicked up to the blue line. Dunn unable to keep it in. We'll elect to give it to Helms. Helms will get the blue line and dump, and he'll chase in offensive defenseman. And it's thrown, and a couple bodies went down in front of the net. Bottrell trying to get the puck on a stick. He'll keep it in the zone. Bottrell in the slot, throws on and through a tip from Trevor Boyd, and Boynton soaked that one up. Shots 3-0 in favor of the leading home squad, who again faces a deficit of 1-0 here in the series. Brian Yim going to take the face-off. Dino Balsamo, Matt McNair to his sides. And behind him is Brendan Marinelli and Joey Colatarsi. Yim will win this. He'll keep it in the zone. Yim, broken stick, will not be able to continue playing the puck. So here comes MSOE. Owens off the boards and in deep. Colatarsi going to pinch to say no on that one. Tarsi gets the dump and gives it to Yim, and out come the Bulldogs. Balsamo to McNair over the blue line. McNair going to dump this for Balsamo. He could not get it to his skates, and we're going to get a whistle. Penalty door open to take the stick, and we're going to get a nice whistle here. Full send line change for both teams. Face-off going to come in front of the Milwaukee School of Engineering bench. Rex Moe will take the face-off, and he'll throw it into the zone, but nobody will be able to get to it. And we're going to get a penalty here. And it's going to be on the Milwaukee School of Engineering, as referee very early trying to take control of the game. So in the box he will go, and that's number 15, Elliot Friedo. And Bulldogs going to get a crucial power play opportunity here, looking to extend their lead and try and further their dominance in this game. Armour can't win that one back for the Bulldogs, so Arifi will dump this one up off the boards. Marinelli kept it in, though, all the way down to McNair, and it'll be battled for. Bulldogs will come up with it at the blue line. Marinelli will drop to Armour, and he'll give to McNair below the goal line. Looking for the centering pass, he could not find it, and the puck will be cleared. And Etma will have to come out to play this. And now if you're MSOE, you can't be walking into this game with your head down. You're leading in the series. You've pushed the Bulldogs to the brink of elimination. They're not very familiar with this team. And you can't let up on the gas, as this team really could just pound goals and goals away if you let them. So you got to be as sharp as you were last night, if not better. Because the Bulldogs definitely have proven they've come here to play tonight. So the face-off will come to the right side of Rock Boynton, Balsamo will take this. Moe to his right, Yim to his left, Helms and Dunn behind him. Balsamo can't get the win, and MSOE will try and get the puck out. They cannot. And Yim going to pick this one up far side to Dunn. Helms in the slot. He'll make a move and try and pinch up to get the puck. He will. Turn it back to Balsamo, but he couldn't keep it in. Watson going to give the puck on a break. Here's Roman, and Roman misses the net on the breakaway opportunity. Penalty coming up, and it looks like it's going to be on the Bulldogs. Hooking call, as I believe that was Roman who went in for the shot, or Redmond that went in for the shot. And Brian Yim going to go to the box. And we've got some 4-on-4 hockey for the next 57 seconds. And after that, the Bulldogs will have about a minute to kill, minute and 3 seconds to kill. So this is another opportunity for this MSOE team. Got to really try and finish killing or take a 4-goal and then just try and secure another one and take the lead. You very possibly can, especially if they execute the same way they did last night. McNair going to throw this one in the corner. He'll use his body, but he'll turn the puck. And Ostrowski going to carry this one out to Owens. And Owens knocked down on the play. Cole Tarsi going to try and fend it away. McNair lighting a body up, and McNair going to go to the box. And almost as happy the crowd was that McNair bodied him, they were very upset that the referees called that one dead. And it was interference, so it looked like a clean hit from my end. But Kieran struggled to get up, so referee's going to call it. And referee's going to really try and take control of every aspect of this game that they can. And now the Bulldogs are going to be playing 5-on-3 for the next minute 36, or 4-on-3, for the next minute 36. And then in 33 seconds, MSOE will get a man out of the box. Cole Tarski high off the glass and out. He cannot go all the way down, though. So Shand will carry the puck for the Raiders. Back up to Arifi. Arifi across. Looking for a pass. He'll get one. Roman throws back down. Back up to Roman. Roman in the slot. Back down. Far side of the net. He'll throw it at Ma, and it'll go just over and out of the zone, as Arifi could not keep that in. MSOE going to get the 5th man out of the box in about 3 seconds. Mirabella going to throw the puck up for Shan. Shan will wheel this one and Friedel will go straight to the bench. Out comes Gauthier. Gauthier pass up to Arifi as he picked the puck up fresh out of the box. Arifi trying to establish. Gauthier cross, and Etma says no. Back up to the blue line. Roman kicked that one down. Up to the slot. Gauthier. He'll wind up off of Boyd's stick, and Boyd's stick broke, and he cannot exit the zone. So Bulldogs now playing with 2 men in the zone. Roman making a move. He'll throw one in front. Etma says no. And just like that, the puck is cleared as Rex Moe was tripped up on the play. No whistle coming from there. And he got the full clear. Bulldogs will get a man in 17 seconds. And that'll be Brian Yim out of the box. And here come MSOE, 4-on-3. Owens drops back, and Roman was on his backhand, so couldn't secure the shot. Back down, Roman across, a shot. Emma kicks that one away. Hellam's going to get the clear all the way out. Yim will come out of the box, throw a body check, and Brian Yim immediately getting into the play. Roman dropping the puck back up, looking for Nichols. Can't, and Yim will get the puck up but not out. Nichols across, and a shot, and Etma once again says no. And you got 3 seconds for the Bulldogs' final penalty here. And Nichols wraps one on Etma. Etma says no. Out of the box comes Matt McNair, and a successful and pivotal 5-on-3 kill for the Bulldogs. And that's a very intense couple minutes we just had there. Honestly, so far this game is probably one of the better times I've seen this Bulldogs team play, I should say. Vinny Post going to take the face off, drop back to Dunn. Close side, Dunn going to chip up for Backnack. Backnack back up for Dunn, across for Coy Kendall. Coy Kendall could not hold on to it. It'll go into the corner. Coy Kendall throwing a body. His first college playoff game as well. Freshman here at Adrian College alongside Austin Bottrell. Tourer will throw this one and not be able to get it to a teammate, so it'll go to Backnack and out. And I also saw Austin Bottrell in the training room earlier this morning. So I was in there getting taken care of myself, and talked to him, had a brief conversation with him. Very excited to get into the game and get into some playoff hockey action in his first collegiate season, as he's also a freshman here at Adrian College. And it'll be bapped up against the post, or excuse me, the boards, and Post's going to try and get that one in deep, but he couldn't, so it'll go all the way back down, and Raiders will ice the puck, and no change for them. 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first period. Shots dead even, 4-4. Bulldogs still holding on to this 1-goal lead, and they're playing fast, quick, and very much on their game. So not sure if this Bulldogs team practiced in between last night and today, but whatever Coach Adam Krug said to them has definitely resonated, as this looks like an almost completely different team from last night. Dunn wires one, and Boynton says no. Yeah, like I said, looks like a totally different Bulldogs team out here. Maybe it's the jersey change. So they decided to do that, threw them off a little bit. Now Connor Armour going to take this face-off against Chandler Watson of the Raiders. And Armour's going to win this one back. Dunn to Helms. He'll wire one, and in the goal. It went off the back bar of the net and back out. And Braden Helms, 2-game scoring streak, goal streak, and he's going to improve the Bulldogs' lead to 0. 9:54 left in the first. MSOE now facing a 2-goal deficit. And we saw this happen last night a little bit. It was a bounce back of goals, and I'm going to be looking for a nice bounce back from the Raiders. Owen's going to take this face-off and win it against Balsamo. Ostrowski will try and give the puck up. Owens carrying in the zone, throws it at Etma. Glove hand says no. Balsamo will recover. Balsamo up and out of the zone. He'll try to, but he can't. Yim going to try and give him the feed, but Yim couldn't. So Bulldogs going to get back as they're still elected offside. So MSOE will get this down. Nichols carries over the blue line as he'll make the move. Nichols in the corner, throws up, and Owens is going to pick this one back up against the boards. Kieran's going to chase this with Dunn. Dunn going to get it up, and Balsamo almost surely going to get it out. He'll wheel it back in the zone, up for McNair. McNair will give this one for Marinelli. Marinelli will chase. And back out of the zone it comes. And Dino Balsamo throwing the body. And that's Braden Hellam's second goal of the playoffs. And that was Trevor Boyd and Armour who had the assists there. McNair all alone, make a move but cannot throw it. Penalty coming up to the Raiders, and we'll get a whistle here. McNair looked like he was caught a hook. Actually, it was a high stick. Raiders going to go take a seat in the box, and that's their captain, Jeff Makowski. Jeff Makowski going to take a seat. Connor Armour to go off against Marabella for the face-off. Power play to the Bulldogs. Armour wins it back. Colatarsi to Marinelli. Marinelli will hold. Back to Colatarsi in the slots. Across for Armour. Throws it and goes just wide. Marinelli not going to be able to keep this in, and Colatarsi will chase. Drop back for Marinelli, and they'll approach the zone again. Marinelli will dump this one in deep. Boyd out there on the far side. Armour going to try and recover this. And Armour will pass up to himself, up to Bottrell. Bottrell close side. Marinelli, he'll keep it in. Excuse me, that was Matt Roman, not Jeff Makowski, who took the penalty. Saw the 3 and couldn't tell if there was a 13 on it. Thrown to the net, wide open net. Bottrell misses on the back side. Short side of the net. Bottrell went way over the net there with that one. Colatarsi at the blue line. Colatarsi, Marinelli. Going to slow it down. 1:06 left on the penalty. Bottrell in the slot. Going to cycle it back for Marinelli. Marinelli throws back. Bottrell and off a couple bodies and into the mesh. And we'll get a face-off. 58 seconds left in the penalty, Roman. And Bulldogs going to get full send line change. Austin Bottrell got to be feeling a little frustrated here, missing that empty netter. Balsamo will take the face-off against Kearns. Kearns will win it back. And Arifi going to be there to pick up the change. He'll turn it over, so it goes up for Helms. Helms dumps that one back in as he couldn't corral the puck. And it'll be thrown into the corner. Rex Moe taking a beating here tonight. Yim takes the puck up against the boards, up for Helms. Helms across for Dunn. Dunn down low for Balsamo in the slots and tried for the backhander, couldn't. Helms couldn't get the pass out of the air, so they'll have to recycle a little bit. 22 seconds left on the penalty to Roman. Dunn carrying the puck, just broke 100 career assists last night on Helms' only goal. Rexmo carries across for Helms, up for Dunn. Dunn will carry in the slots, and he'll wheel on the far side. Throw to the front, in front, and no shot able to get off. Got 3 seconds on the penalty, and Roman's going to come out of the box. Balsamo across for Dunn. Dunn wires one off a shin pad, and Kearns took a nice spill there. He'll feel that one tomorrow. In front, Marabella going to get the clear here. 1-on-2, Marabella squared up, and Helms going to chase this one in deep. Helms with the puck up the boards and finds Coy Kendall back for himself, but couldn't do so. He'll take into the corner. Van Horn will chase this. Pass up. Coy Kendall pitches off the pass, and Coy Kendall going to take this. Hash marks. Coy Kendall putting on the moves, showing the magic hands. He'll throw up for Kaufman. Fires one. Boynton says no, and he'll hold on to that one for a whistle. And Bulldogs with a very prominent start to this first period and to this game. 5:54 left in the first. 8-4 is the shot count. Bulldogs lead 2-0, and as they face elimination, their season could end tonight if MSOE can turn this around. And if the Bulldogs win, a short Game 3 will come after this one. Tarsi throws this up against the boards. He's caught up in some players' feet, and linesman and referee going to stand there and watch this patiently. And it's still coughed up against the boards, and they're just going to try and eat some time here. Pops out, and here come the Raiders. They'll be thrown up against the boards for his teammate, could not. So Colatarsi high off the glass and out. Looking for Boyd. Boyd pulls Pulls it away from Davis, and he'll get there. He'll get the dump, I should say. Up against the boards. They'll be battled for, and I believe that's Bottrell in the corner taking a beating. That was. Smaller freshman, but not afraid to get in dirty with it. And puck comes just shy of Boynton, so he'll press it to the backside. Dunn at the point, throws it in front of Tip. Boynton gloves, and it's a scramble. And Dino Balsamo with the third goal of the game. As that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful save initially from Rock Boynton. And it's going to go, Rock Boynton is going to, he's going to glove it up and not be able to corral the rebound. And Balsamo, as you'll see on the replay, shot's going to come. Boynton gloves it up, no rebound opportunity, and Balsamo pulls away and tucks it. And just like that, Bulldogs on the verge of running away with this game. A 3-0 lead. And looks like we're going to get a timeout here, my guess, from MSOE to try and corral their guys. And for those wondering at home, Arrington Ice Arena pretty much filled to the brim today. Even more people than last night. Every seat pretty much filled. The booth's pretty packed up here. Around the boards, all around the ice are filled. Wow cafeteria upstairs. Wow Wingery. Great food they have here at Arrington Ice Arena is also packed, as you can see. You can see the ice from the windows up there. A nice little dinner while you watch some good hockey. So, linesman going to go pick up the puck. So 4:50 left in the first. And, you know, I really looking for MSOE to try and battle back here. This is one of those Bulldogs team. If you give them momentum, they will run, and you will not be able to catch them after a while. And this game's still very much anybody's game, I think. It's going to take a couple of good plays from Boynton making saves to the defense giving outlet passes, maybe a good face-off win here and there. They just got to clean up their game, the Raiders, and then they're back in it. Balsamo will secure another win on the face-off. Thrown back up to him. Yim will carry. Yim on the far side. Throws at Boynton. A scramble in front. Helms wires one. It's in the slots, and they will exit. And Austin Bottrell will get his first point of the playoffs as he'll get the assist from Balsamo, or to Balsamo. Bulldogs with a puck. McNair over the blue line. He's got time and speed. Thrown to the slots. A look, and Boynton says no, but stays in the back of the nets as it went behind Boynton as he lost control of the puck. And Bulldogs 4-0 lead. My, oh my, what a different story from last night. And Dino Balsamo going to get a penalty here. It looks like it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks like it's going to be Dino Balsamo taking a seat. So Bulldogs going to have a penalty to kill here. Boynton must be feeling frustrated in net right now as he's their usual starter and having a rocky start tonight. Roman dumping the puck. Owings going to get there. Owings wraps up, and out of the zone it comes. Fans here in Arrington on their feet and loud. Very proudly so, I should say. And it's going to get thrown up from Kaufman. Ostrowski going to chase this one deep in the zone. And if you're looking for other hockey here at Arrington Ice Arena and from Adrian College, the women's NCAA hockey team will they will be playing a game here tonight, just after this one or these two, if need be. And have the women's Division I ACHA team is also away. They're playing Liberty at Liberty University. They lost last night, and I believe at the end of the second, or end of the first there, a little bit ago, but just before the start of the game, Bulldogs faced a 4-2 deficit. And that was Dino Balsamo's second goal of the game, that fourth goal for the Bulldogs. And Balsamo's penalty is also going to be unsportsmanlike conduct in the penalty. So So here come the Raiders, a minute 4 on the power play. Can't execute on the play here, so Backneck will chase this one in deep. Backneck in Davis, and MSOE will take control here. And they'll fall in. And they look to be a little scrambly right now. MSOE really needing to just try and make it out of this period alive. Was all the way down, and the Raiders ice the puck.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that the area behind the benches is closed to fans. Please use the walkway under the stands to access standing room at the south end. And also, if you need to leave Arrington Ice Arena.
So MSOE really having a troublesome time to get into this game here tonight. Shots 11-4. Bulldogs dominantly out shooting their opponent here tonight. And I knew they would come out with fire, but I did not know it was going to be this much. So MSOE going to win this initial face-off. 37 seconds on the power play for them. Chip the puck up, and Marinelli will recoil into his own end. Marinelli dumps up and all the way down ice. They'll get the clear. Boynton will come out to play this. He'll give it up to the point and not be able to, so Redmond will take this one, try and exit. And here comes Gauthier. Gauthier putting on the brakes, cross for Arifi. Arifi throwing it in front, and good breakup pass from Brennan Marinelli. And 6 seconds on Balsamo's penalty. Arifi with the puck. It's poked away. Here comes Van Horn, already won tonight. He's got Mo with him. Cross for Mo. Rex Mo throws, and Boynton says no, and out of the box comes Balsamo. He can't pick the puck off or the pass off, so Shand will come in his own. Shand throwing against Owings, but Owings will win that. It's battled down and low, and Dino Balsamo trying to chip the puck out. He can't, so Kaufman's going to have to get the clear here. No icing. 1:48 left in the first. MSOE desperately looking to break the board here for them. Kieran's with the puck. He's pressed up against. Post will wrap this around the far side. Erb will pick this up. Nick Erb back down for Joshua Owings. Sophomore here at Adrian College. My grade. Wonderful classmate he is. And a good friend of mine, actually. Owings will carry the puck up and dump it as soon as he gets the red line. Try and finish out the period here. He'll go for a change. Out comes Helms and Dunn on the back end. And here comes MSOE. They'll attempt to get out. Coy Kendall says no. And Coy Kendall cannot peel the puck away, so they'll have to recover. Erb going to be the first man here in open ice, and he'll dump it back in. Ostrowski. Final minute of first period here at Arrington, and I haven't seen an MSOE shot in probably 6-7 minutes. One that hit Edma anyway. Helm's going to peel the puck out for Coy Kendall. Coy Kendall gives up for Post, and Post and Coy Kendall. 2-on-1 here. Coy Kendall in the slots and could not pull the trigger. 38 seconds on the clock. And here it comes. Marinelli is going to chip this up center for Post. Post back down. Helm's going to come in. 30 on the clock. And lots of standing on the Bulldog bench. You can feel the energy in their game and a lot of anger. Lots of profanity and anger on the MSOE bench, understandably so. No icing is Connor Armour going to be the first man there. It's pressed up against the boards. Bottrell bodied down, and no call there. And here comes the Raiders. 2 seconds on the clock. Roman looking for a pass, and just like that, the buzzer's going to go. And my, oh my, what a first period. A couple of players meeting up at the face-off circle. Marinelli and Zarnecki. And Bulldogs going to come pat themselves on the back. And a lot of talking going on between the fans and the players. And just like that, end of first period, and I'm liking this game and this Bulldogs team, like I said, totally different team from last night's contest. MSOE, you need to gather yourself in this locker room right now. This is very pivotal in what could be the rest of your season. If you're MSOE right now, if you let them keep running and they win this game dominantly, they're going to go into Game 3 with all the momentum, and that's just going to be a very hard game to play catch-up in if you're the Milwaukee School of Engineering. So gather themselves and try and simplify your game. Do what you know you can do and play to the best of your ability to start the second. But if We're going to take about 14.5-minute break, and we'll come back shortly before the second period here on ACTV. Hello and welcome back to the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, gearing up for period 2 of the NCAA Harris Cup quarterfinal game 2, where the Milwaukee School of Engineering leads the series 1-0, but the Adrian College Bulldogs currently lead the game by 4 goals. And very, very dominant Bulldog period. 4 quick, good goals to finish during the first, and MSOE not being able to answer back. Shots sit 12-4 in favor of the leading home team. And this is a totally different team than it was last night as far as the Bulldogs go. I said before the break, for those who are either just joining us or just found the game, as there was some confusion among which channel the game was on. Apologies for that one. Just some miscommunication and confusion as far as where our other broadcast of the basketball game here at Adrian College was. So apologies. Glad that hopefully you could all join us and found the game. But as I said before the end of the first, and before we took our break, MSOE needs to calm down. They need to stop getting in their head. They need to make the plays they know they can make, and just really try and stop this Bulldogs team, because once you get the ball rolling, when you're the Bulldog, when you're this team, once they get the ball going, it's very hard to stop them and have them put on the brakes. And if you lose game 2, you're playing a game 3, and that's going to be very hard to prevent the steamroll effect, as it's going to be, or snowball effect, as most people know it as you win the one game and just keep going. It's going to be very hard to sway it in your favor after a performance like they've had tonight. So looking for a strong start from MSOE. As it looks like they've gotten a pretty decent one. No shots through to their goalie allowed, and none on Emma yet. So MSOE will carry the puck, though. Arifi will pick this one up on the backhand, dump it out. And Kolatarsi going to dump this one back in. Owens pinches in and says nope. And it's going to be offsides, according to the linesman. So we'll take a nice whistle. And face-off will come in front of the penalty box and us up here in the booth. So Armour going to take the face-off against Owens, and Owens is going to win this one. It's tied up, and it's thrown at Etma. Etma's going to pad that one away. Kolatarsi going to peel it off and try and chip the puck up. Turns it over, though, in the slot. Bulldogs will recover. Here come the Bulldogs. Trevor Boyd getting the line and dumping just wide of Boynton. Betrell, who missed a wide open empty net on the short side last period. And for those who just joined us, I would definitely recommend go watch the first period. Definitely understandable how you could not find the game, and I would recommend going to watch. It was a very good period of hockey, and this upload will stay on the YouTube channel once the game concludes. And judging by the current score, if it goes to a game 3, it may not even be over. And just like that, Bulldogs Austin Betrell will net his first of the playoffs and extend the Bulldog lead. Not 1, not 2, not 3 or 4, but 5-0. Austin Betrell getting the 5th goal of the night, or evening, as it's only 4 o'clock here in Michigan. And Bulldogs still dominant and just not going to let up on the gas. And Austin Betrell got his vengeance from his frustration last period with the empty netter. And Nico Kaufman giving the puck up for Owens. Owings going to get the chip, but not be able to get the puck in deep. So Nichols will try and get it out. He cannot, so they'll wrap up along the boards. Paquette couldn't get to it. Owings did. Van Horn in the corner, going to take the body. And it'll be battled for in players' feet. Van Horn with the puck. He'll throw it up at Rock Boynton, and not having to make a save was him as the puck went over the nets. Here comes MSOE out of the zone. 2-on-1 forming. The shots, and could not get through to Etma for the screen. Thrown to the far side, back at the point. Owens throws. Etma says no. And this is the type of back and forth I want to see from MSOE, as they're just fighting, getting a couple good shots, and trying to get some momentum going in their way. Austin Bottrell's 3rd goal of the season, and his first of the playoffs. Marinelli got the apple on that one. Arifi going to chase this one behind Boynton. Actually, that's not Boyd. They made a goaltender switch now that I just got to see that number. It's Harry Vangelo. Looks like after the first period, they switched him up and very silently did so. I wonder if the Bulldog bench took notice of that one. So Coy Kendall going to pass this one up for Dunn. And back to Coy Kendall. Coy Kendall will escape his own zone. In comes Helms. Helms has back neck and post with him. Helms going to go around the back side. And it'll be thrown back up to the point. Dunn, wire this one back down for post, trying to go across the crease, excuse me, he could not. So Post going to chip this up to the blue line, and it'll pop out. Dunn going to dump it in. And goaltender going to have to come out and play that one. Bodied was a Reefy, and down goes the Bulldog. Braden Helms lost his edge there. Kevin Etma going to pay this one up for Vinny Post. Corey Dunn going to hold the puck behind his goaltender and try and slow down a little bit. Buy some time, try and get his team to make a play. Exchange a couple passes, ends up at Post's stick. And back in front of the MSOE bench and in their own zone. Dunn will carry this one out. Pass up off the boards, go for the bank. Yim going to chase. Yim bodying into the Zamboni doors. And Gauthier going to pass the puck up, and here comes MSOE. Up off the glass, he'll be first man to it. Down goes Kolatarsi. And Kolatarsi looking for a little bit of a whistle there, not going to get one. Puck comes back to him. He'll turn his backside to it. Marinelli taking the hit to make the play. Puck will exit the zone. And it gets pulled back, and penalty coming up. Too many men on the ice for the Raiders. It looked like. Referee held up 6 in his hand, so it looks like there are going to be too many men. Actually, looks like it's going to be Matt McNair going to go to the box. There's apparently too many men on for the Bulldogs. So MSOE, regardless, going to get a power play chance. Actually, 2 players who are in the box. I'm not sure what the call is here. One referee held up his 6 and pointed toward the Bulldog bench, and another one had his hands up almost to signify a high stick or something. So when I get some clarification on what the calls are here, I'll definitely debrief you on that one. Either way, we're going to get what I'm going to believe to be 4-on-4 hockey. And linesman talking to the players, referee conversating with both the captains. And the referee's going to talk, and MSOE on the clock for the penalty. No time on the Bulldogs' end of the scoreboard. About 5 minutes gone in the second and middle frame of the game. At the rate this one's going, not going to be the middle frame of the evening. And we're going to get 5-on-4 for the Bulldogs. Yep, 5-on-4 we'll get. So Bulldogs with the power play here. It's a very strange occurrence. Don't usually see that one too much. Nobody in the rink really knows what the calls are. So Armour going to take and win the face-off. Back to Marinelli. Up back for Armour, and with speed, they'll cycle the pass. Kolatarsi fires one, and goaltender says no, Vangelo. And Kolatarsi again. Marinelli. Back to Armour. It's chipped up. And that's a cross-checking penalty to MSOE. Thrown at and high stick. So there was a too many men on the ice penalty to the Bulldogs. Or excuse me, too many men on. So too many men on the ice for MSOE alongside a cross check. And then Matt McNair going to take a roughing penalty. So Armour going to take the face-off. Bulldogs minute 33 left on the power play. Vangelo stopping 2 of the shots on the power play already. Buttrell will take the puck and throw it back up. Colatarsi. Colatarsi will drop across for Marinelli. Brendan Marinelli up to Joey Colatarsi. Back up to himself and thrown. Armour missing on the empty net opportunity. This Colatarsi's shot went off and put Boynton out of position. Marinelli back down to Armour. Armour going to peel away. Connor Armour drop pass Brendan Marinelli. Him and Colatarsi will cycle. Marinelli down low. Bottrell up Colatarsi. Back down. Bottrell to Armour, and it's in front. And Bulldogs gain possession here. Marinelli going to dump the puck back in deep. Boyd going to try and get there. Gets popped back up. Marinelli up for Colatarsi. 40 on the power play. Left. Armour going to take control of it. Throw it in the front. Marinelli fires one. Shoots and scores. Bulldogs 6-0 courtesy of Brendan Marinelli. Marinelli furthering the Bulldogs lead, and my oh my, MSOE not being able to crack the Bulldogs here tonight. It's really, really staggering. This game gone totally different than I expected. MSOE bench practically silent and very frustrated, understandably. So 6-goal deficit for them, 13-17 left in the second period. That was a power play goal. Balsamo wins it back, and his D-men will defer this one into their own zone. Owings taking control. Owings going to chip up, find Mo. Mo finds Balsamo, which spun around past himself. Dino Balsamo at the blue line. Gonna sauce this one up for Owings. Owings fires one, and a rebound, and goalie stops that one. Angelo doing a great job of that one. It was a good save by him. Temporarily gave up the rebound and stopped it between his legs. The face-off will come to Vangelo's right. And Coy Kendall going to drop this one back. And out come the Raiders. Marabella carrying and dropping the puck. Onside, they'll stay. Tur's going to throw this one. Uriah Ventma. Another shot on the backhand thrown awry. Tried for the wraparound. Tur missed on that. And that's Brendan Marinelli's goal. Power play goal. And Trevor Boyd and Colatarsi had the apples on those. And we're going to get an icing as the Bulldogs ice the puck. Shots 17-5 in favor of the dominantly leading home team. McNair and Zarnecki are going to come out of the box, ending the coincidental penalties. Face-off in front and to the left of goaltender Kevin Etma. Coy Kendall going to take this against Owens. Coy Kendall lining up. Puck's dropped. Owens going to win it back. And thrown awry to the side of Etma. As the puck, it pops up and go down. Romand taking a body straight down to the boards from Vinny Paquette. And another one. Lots of hard hits up against the Arrington glass here. Owens bodied off the puck from Nick Erb. Erb throwing his big body around up at the blue line. Helms going to pass up for Dunn. Dunn, top of the circle, fires one through a screen, and Helms not going to be able to keep this one in on the far side, so it'll recycle. Dunn will drop the puck back to his partner, Braden Helms, his partner and classmate. 11:30 left in the second period, approaching the middle frame of regulation, or middle part of regulation, I should say. And puck's going to pop back down low. And Raiders not being able to clear the zone. Thrown in front, and goaltender going to keep on to that one and get a whistle. Erb being thrown down. Harry Vangelo stepping in for Rock Boynton. Vangelo, sophomore from Rochester, New York, 6'2", 170 pounds, so a little bit bigger than Rock Boynton. That would probably attribute to why I did not realize that there was a goaltender change immediately. So Raiders going to win this one back. Boswell's going to race for it. Gauthier got that one up. Gauthier couldn't hold on to the puck, so they'll get thrown back in from Bottrell. And Bulldogs come offside, so Boyd a little upset with that one, but some changes for the Bulldogs. Connor Armour going to take this face off. And he'll win it back. Kolatarski with control. Cross Zarnecki picked it off, and he'll get the blue line. Zarnecki going to dump this one. Roman taking control of the puck in the corner. He'll break out to himself. Marinelli going to beat him there. But Raiders still control. Blue line. Nichols wires one. Emma says no. A round of applause for him. And Zarnecki and Marinelli getting a little too touchy-feely in front of Bulldog goaltender Kevin Etma. Senior here at Adrian College. A very pronounced record he has. 58 wins, 17 losses, 3 overtime losses. His 2.11 goals against average and .919 save percentage, which anything in the .9s means you're pretty darn good at this thing they call hockey. And here comes Balsamo. Balsamo in the corner. Gonna take a hit from Nichols. Back down low. And Redmond gonna try and feed that one up. Body down. Was the Raiders. Joshua Owings just gave Chin the check of his lifetime. Lots of hard hitting here tonight. Surprised you haven't seen more penalties. Refs doing a good job of keeping control of this contest. Yim gonna drop back for Kaufman, up to Owings. Chip up, Yim will carry this, but he can't until it's poked back down, and he'll pop out into the Raiders zone, but they'll take control. Redmond couldn't get in before they peeled away. Balsamo and Yim. Balsamo shoots and gloves that to the shoulder. And out come the Raiders. A flub on the pass, so Kolatarski will peel that away. A turnover in front. Marabella. Marabella of the Raiders going outside, inside out, and back to the inside. And turns the puck over, and down comes Bryce Van Horn. Already has a goal tonight. Van Horn chips up, finds Paquette momentarily, but the Raiders will escape up against the boards here. Rex Moe going to try and sweep that one away. He can't. And Paquette going to forecheck as well here. Up the boards, and good pass break from Rex Moe, slowing it down. Roman trying to throw one and ended up going off the boards. Gets far side boards here, right wing side. MSOE controls in the slot, and they miss the shot. Up behind Etma, 8:34 left in the second period. And no icing, and not going to go far enough. Ostrowski will pad this one up for Nichols. Nichols goes deep and pretty far down. Dunn going to break that one up, though, and evade the check, and looked pretty well doing it. And Marinelli throws this one, finds back neck, and Bulldogs somehow offsides on that play. I believe it was Boyd Kendall who pinched in a little too soon. Here come the Raiders, and Kevin Etma's glove says no on that point-blank slap shot from the point. And those are the saves that goalies are going to just eat up all day from the high points, and not going to allow those. Back net going to get tossed from the draw. Zarnecki, and that's Coy Kendall. Or excuse me, that was Herb. And Herb lost that, and Davis wired the shot down. Etma's glove said no. Shots now 18-9 in favor of the winning home team. Penalty coming up, and it's going to be on the Raiders. His knicker took a stumble, and his feet taken out from underneath him. So to the box they go. It's going to be number 8, Will Gauthier. Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Sophomore at Milwaukee School of Engineering. We get some 5-on-4 power play action here for the Bulldogs. And face off, one back. Blue line, Dunn will hold it. Dunn up to Helms, back to Dunn. Dunn down low and thrown in front, and Ian went up into the netting. Balsamo will take this face off. Balsamo not being able to win that one. Helms not able to keep it in either, so here come Raiders, but Bulldogs will fight for it, take it into their own end. Rex Moe controls, passes up for Balsamo. Balsamo up, Bulldogs offside, so they'll turn the puck over immediately. Atma can take control behind his cage. Corey Dunn with the puck, he'll pass up, find Helms. Helms outside in, and he's bodied down. He was hit a little high, no call. He'll pop back up. Dunn back down to Helms. Helms up for Dunn. 1:06 left on the penalty to the Raiders. Balsamo to Dunn in the slot. Yim, and he scores. Ryan Yim from the slots. My, oh my, that was a pretty one. That was a great passing play from the Bulldogs. And you'll see in a moment on the replay that Angelo could not stop that one as he couldn't go from the post to the middle. And Bulldogs extend the lead to 7 goals. And that's 7-0 for you. Totally different story from last night. Bulldogs lost with only 1 goal on their side. Armour wiring one up the outside of the post and up into the mesh. Connor Armour looking to try and make it 8. And MSOE really struggling, even to register shots. Bulldogs have outshot them 2-1, just over 2-1, I should say. Armour's going to give up the face-off, and the Raiders will attempt to exit the zone. Thrown in front of their cage. Marabella going to get this one out. Marabella up for Ostrowski, bodied down by Owings. And that was Brian Yim's power play goal there. That's from Yim from Balsamo on that 7th goal. We're going to get a whistle and a face-off. In front and to the left of Kevin Etma is where the face-off will be. And Bulldogs going to win this one, but Raiders going to try and get a shot at Etma and fail. And Raiders still with possession. But pinched up against the boards, and out of zone it'll come. And quick, here comes Vinny Paquette. Paquette going to try and put on the brakes. It's pinched away from him. Bulldogs still with control, though, as Van Horn was in the corner to receive. Rex Moe bodied down, and I think that was Davis in deep for the Raiders. Tried to clear that one out. Rex Moe peeling up at the blue line. Fancy hands he has. And it's going to pop back up for Paquette. And Raiders will get possession here, but forget the puck. Finally, they'll exit the zone. Redmond going to dump this one nice and deep. 5:28 left in the second. And the way this game's looking, we're going to get a game 3 here tonight. Trevor Coy-Kendall with the puck, and it's bounced off him, so Raiders going to attempt to exit the zone. They can't. Van Horn throws for Coy-Kendall, misses on the pass. Coy-Kendall knocked down. And he'll battle for it as he's still on the ground, I think, up in the corner. Post there with him. Caught in a couple players' feet. And Coy Kendall getting a little irritated with the pushing and shoving. In front, a scramble. And we're going to get a whistle. As Vinny Post, very, very big body, went right into the net. And Vinny Post Jr. here at Adrian College, 6'2", 207. And oh my, that's a big boy. If he's 6'2" before skates, he's got to be 6'5" on skates, and that's Jolly Green Giant for you. Puck's going to get delayed off the draw here. It's going to get dropped back neck, wins it back for his D-man. Owings up for Kaufman. Kaufman going to dump it in the zone. Erb going to chase and try and get his own pass. He can't, though. Out comes the Raiders. Roman going to be first man there for them. And here they come back into their own zone. Roman going to try and fend that one away, but they've iced the puck, and the Raiders, already a tired Raiders unit, going to have to stay out there a little bit longer. They've iced the puck, so. Bulldogs will have a nice offensive zone face-off here. And back neck. Going to turn the draw awry, and the Raiders going to exit the zone. We'll get the red line. They will not dump. Gauthier in front. Roman bodied off. Lots of good body positioning and body checking going on here tonight for the Bulldogs. And this Raiders team not being able to make a good change, but they'll finally get to as the Bulldogs ice the puck. So at 4:04 left in the second period, Bulldogs lead 7-0 in a very dominant game as far as they go. Marabella going to take the face-off against Vinny Post, who looks like he's got an entire head on Marabella. We've got to wonder how much weight and size factors into winning a face-off. Nick Erb going to come in. Nick Erb's pretty much just as tall as Vinny Post, so you got to wonder how much that height limit or height advantage is going to give in terms of weight and trying to win that face-off. Owings will pass up, and it goes all the way in the zone, but no icing. Erb going to finish his check. And McNair throwing it up, looking for Erb. He couldn't find him. Here come the Raiders, exit the zone. If they're quick, they can pull a 3-on-2. Marabella throwing it just wide of Etma. Balsamo going to receive and peel back inside to Marinelli. Marinelli stretched pass, looking for Yim, and couldn't find him, but he'll peel it away. Yim, Balsamo. Balsamo up, and Cole Tarsi kind of took an arm to the head, but no whistle, no call from the referee. No penalties in a while. And Balsamo going to chase Arifi in low for this one. Etma gloving that one down. And Marinelli going to try and pass up for Balsamo. Instead, he gives to Ostrowski. Take it back down low for Shan. And Shan in the far corner going to pass up. Shot at Etma. He kicks that one away. And here come the Dogs. Balsamo wheeling to himself and shoved down. No call from the referee. As he'll adjust his helmet. And Frito carrying the puck. He'll dump this one in. Corey Dunn bodying him away. Braden Helms passing up. Brian Yim. Saw him in the athletic training office this morning as well. All the boys were getting some treatment. And puck will pop out of the zone. Kaufman going to have to give this back to Owings and chase. Owings back up for Kaufman. Nico Kaufman going to pass up for Trevor Boyd. Boyd centering to Armour. Armour's got Petrell with him. Armour outside, throwing to the slots, and Petrell couldn't get the shot off as it was on his offhand. Kieran's giving up for Shand, and offsides they will be. Linesman had to get out of the way as he almost got tackled. So 1:55 left in the second. Face-off will come in front of the Raiders bench. Armour going to take it against Zarnecki. Connor Armour going to win this one back to his defense. Marinelli up for Kaufman. Kaufman going to take the body. Armour off the glass and out. Betrell going to chase. Arifi going to be there. Betrell going to pull it away. Armour shoots and Angelo says no. Armour had a great opportunity as Betrell was chasing that one in deep, kicked it out in front. Connor Armour just had that moment, right place, right time. Couldn't execute though. Looks like we're going to get a penalty. Not quite sure if it's just to the Raiders or to both. Looks like it's going to be just to the Raiders. Yep, nope, both going to go take a seat. Trevor Boyd and that's number 6, Zarnecki. Adam Zarnecki going to take a seat. And some chirping going on in the boxes. And going to get some 4-on-4 coincidental hockey here. And Rex Moe wins the face-off. It's thrown at the net and goes wide. Be battled for up against the boards. Out it'll come. And Nichols going to give back to Marabella. Marabella going to drop this one and try and carry it out of the zone. Turn it over though. Rex Moe was there. Big body he is. Transfer here at Adrian College. Transfer freshman, I might add, here at Adrian College. Nico Kaufman over the blue line. Loses control of the puck. He will chase with Van Horn. Body down. Kaufman loses his glove. He'll pick it up real quick. Final minute of the second period, and there will be a penalty to both teams to start the third. Rex Moe going to carry the puck and drop off for Owings. Owings going to pass up. Find Paquette. Paquette gives to Moe, and Moe could not finish. Both the Bulldogs and the Raiders penalty were roughing after the whistle calls. And here come the Raiders. Fresh out of the zone, they'll come. Redmond will attempt to get the puck in the zone and get a final little look. And Dunn going to try and go off the boards. He gives to himself. And Helms going to wheel up on the backside and eat the clock as there's 5 seconds left in the second period. And now at the end of the second, as the buzzer's going to go, the Raiders facing a 7-goal deficit, and at this point, Game 3 seems pretty evident, and you start to begin to wonder, what's your strategy to approach this? You're 7 goals behind. It's very unheard of in a hockey to score 7 goals in a period, and especially against a team like this Bulldogs team, and the Raiders have been struggling. You could definitely say that. And, you begin to wonder, do you just try and give your forwards on all cylinders or run your other guys, your lower lines, try and keep the better guys up and healthy, keep the shift shorter, and really just try and keep yourselves healthy and not gassed out for the third game that at this point is almost, it's pretty evident that's going to happen. As far as the Bulldogs, again, at this point, you're 7 goals. Yeah, pretty comfortable lead. I really would just hold up, put on the brakes a little bit. Obviously not too much. But, Game 3, again, pretty much going to happen. Pretty much a for sure thing here. So you definitely don't want to gas yourselves out just before walking into that. So we'll take a quick break, about 14 minutes, and I'll come back just before the start of the third, discuss what I want to see out of both teams in the third period. Hello and welcome back to the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, where we are getting ready for the third and at this point not looking like the final period of action of hockey here in Arrington tonight. Bulldogs lead the Milwaukee School of Engineering in the Harris Cup quarterfinal game 2 7-0. And there will be a game 3 played after this, and we will not turn off this stream, so just stay tuned if this game ends. And I'll throw a reminder again at the end of the this game that we will continue it into game 3. And I just got some news that if the Bulldogs do win this game and the mini game and continue onto the league playoffs, hockey will continue to be here at Arrington Ice Arena, which means more hockey for us to broadcast and me to commentate. The way the playoffs work, the number 2 and number 3 seed of the league are currently facing off this weekend. That's number 3 seed Aurora and number 2 seed Lake Forest. And we are playing the 4th seed, so whoever we will play in the next round, if we continue, whether it's Lake Forest or Aurora, we will host them. So as both teams come out of the penalty box and we get 5-on-5 hockey, I want to give quick pointers as to what I want to see from both teams. I want the Bulldogs just keep it up. Don't kill yourself right now. You've got a 7-goal, very comfortable lead. Don't gas yourself out because game 3 is coming, and it's pretty evident that it's coming at this point. And if you're the Raiders, man, there's an argument to go both ways. Do you try and battle it back, or not, and conserve yourself? What I personally would do if I was the coaching staff for the Raiders would be, play your game. Don't kill yourself. Don't gas yourself out, but just play your game. If you get keep trying, obviously. If you get a couple of good goals, lucky goals, or, 1 or 2, then start thinking about, all right, fire on all cylinders and try to finish this thing. But as at this point, Bulldogs being very dominant the entire night, outshooting the Raiders 22-9, and outscoring them 7-0. I definitely would not expect this to not go to a third game. So Bulldogs will take this in their own zone, and a penalty will be coming up, and Matt McNair will be going to take a seat. And he'll be going to take a seat in the penalty box. And that's going to be a tripping. Actually, 2 penalties. The Raiders going to get a very crucial 5-on-3 opportunity here. Looking like, as Colatarsi is going to take a seat in the penalty box as well as McNair. And I only see 3 Bulldogs on the ice. There's 4 Bulldogs on the ice, so it will be a 5-on-4. And again, whether it's 4 or 3, very opportune chance for the Raiders to get something on the scoreboard here tonight. As I'm looking at the score sheet, very dominated by all Bulldogs. You've got Van Horn, Helms, twice by Balsamo, Bottrell, and Marinelli and Yim from the Bulldogs, and nobody from the Raiders. So Raiders will take this in their own end and attempt to get it out and go down and get an opportunity here. And it's going to be thrown back down. And Joey Colatarsi going to get a 10-minute misconduct. Ostrowski going to throw that one in on a shin pad, and Bulldogs are going to get the clear. So Colatarsi pretty much out for the count until about 6 minutes left in the game, and Matt McNair going to take a seat for another minute and 10 seconds. Bulldogs going to have to kill this one. Puck comes back up to Redmond. Post going to get that one out, and Herb leaves the puck behind, so Raiders will come back. Turner to Rogers. Rogers goes across, but can't keep it in the zone. But Davis going to come back. Redmond will fire this in the zone. And around the backside of Kevin Etma. It's going to get thrown back up to the blue line. Redmond winds up, fires one, goes directly into the little air vent in the middle of the rink. Quite surprised did not puncture a hole in it, as it was a very hard shot. Bulldogs, very dominant lead. And going to try and finish killing this penalty off. It's back to Arifi. Arifi is going to throw this one to his captain, and Shan is going to take this in the corner. Shan flubs on the pass. It's picked off. No call as Kaufman takes to the ground off of a little bit of a trip. Raiders still with control, 18 on the clock for the McNair penalty. Roman going to take this back down low, and it's going to get dumped. Shan throwing to the slots, and Paquette and Kaufman stick say no, and that's going to do it for the kill, as Matt McNair is going to come out of the box as I speak, and Raiders are going to try and come down. And Arifi carrying the zone to Shan. Shan going to chase this one. He'll get beat, though, and the Bulldogs will escape. McNair going to chip the puck up across for Marinelli. Marinelli going to get the blue line, and dump. Balsamo, first man there for the Bulldogs. EM on his backside. McNair over there in that general vicinity. This comes out to the blue line. Marinelli in a race to it. Can't keep it in. McNair going to fall back. And McNair going to take this below Kevin Etma and try to give the back neck, but he'll turn over the puck. Watson goes across for Chin. Chin below the goal line, back up to the point. Nichols, throws to the slot, but popped back out. EM cleared it. Balsamo going to try and race for it. No icing. Ostrowski getting lit up against the boards. And Nichols will hold on to this below his own goal line and chip it up for Chin. Chin trying to get it up back for Nichols, and Bulldogs Marinelli going to stop that one from occurring. Caught up in some players' feet. 5 minutes already gone in the third and looking like final frame of this game. And reminder, the Milwaukee School of Engineering won game one, and game two is being dominantly won by the Bulldogs. So game three, a very short game three, will occur just after this one. We'll take about a 15-minute intermission, and then we'll get 15-minute game, and it is not sudden death. The entire period will be played, and whoever wins that one will win the series. This will determine who takes the trip to the semifinals. Connor Armour going to line up for the face-off, and the Raiders face-off men kicked from that. Kieran's going to take this and win it. Watson back up to the point, thrown in front off Owings' skates. Owings also once again with a skate kicked away that centering pass. Davis in the slots, and Bulldogs are going to get the clear as Owing dumps down. Will not go far enough for icing. It's puck back up from Kieran's up against the boards. Kieran's body down, and it'll be chased in. Kieran's tries for the wrap, couldn't do so. Buttrell going to take this, has one goal tonight. He's going to wrap it up around the close side to Boyd. And the Raiders will pick this up. And puck goes up, hits the referee, but Roman will come down and stop this. 6 minutes gone in the third. Shots 22-9. Score 7-0 for the Bulldogs. Leading in both, I should say. Corey Dunn goes for the stretch pass to Boyd. Goes off the boards and down deep. Mo going to get there. Mo laying on the body. And then Rogers going to dump this one up. Kaufman going to chase for it. Kaufman will go up around the back side. Back net going for the stretch. Hits her, so it stays in the zone. Van Horn going to peel back. Van Horn on the scoring sheet as well. And it'll get dumped, but not in deep. Rogers going to keep that out momentarily until Arifi has to recover. And Paquette going to take control of this one. He's leveled down. And Van Horn going to turn this one over. Roman. And Arifi going to get there. Arifi going to try and get it out of the zone. He will. His back net couldn't keep it in. He'll dump it and chase. 12:50 left in regulation. And I like how the Bulldogs are playing. They're playing conservative. They're not afraid to take the puck on the attack, but they're not going to gas themselves out. Joshua Owings going to get help from Vinny Post on clearing that one away. But it's kept in. And Gauthier chips up the boards. Bulldogs will peel this one away, and here they come. And onside, and it's in front. And Brennan Marinelli had an empty net and could not get that one in the backside. Clear down ice, looking for the cherry pick, couldn't do so, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off going to come down in front of Etma. And Kevin Etma done a miraculous job and on his way to earning himself a shutout, a 9-shot shutout, I should say. Yim going to take the face-off and win it. That's Frito, and going to come back up. Davis, throw it to Shan, but won't be able to do so without the stoppage of Corey Dunn there. Corey Dunn give up to Yim. Yim will cycle and carry it up. He'll drop back. Helms, up ice for Dunn. He'll pinch up the boards, but bounces back in. Helms will recover. And he'll hold on to it, try and kill some time here. 11:36 left in regulation. Braden Helms chips the puck, catches a hit up high, penalty coming up through the Raiders. And Braden Helms kind of shaking his hand, and that's an elbowing penalty. 2 minutes for elbowing, and he'll take a seats. And that's number 13, Jeff Makowski. And, you know, if there's one big key right now that the Raiders are not letting soak into their play is they're taking way too many penalties, whether they're coincidentals or just, you know, whatever, minors, it doesn't matter. Penalties against a team like this when you're already facing a very magnanimous deficit, there's no point in it. It's a bad mistake to make, and it doesn't help your team out. And in the long run of things, it's going to tire your team out walking into Game 3, so you don't want that. These tired players will make tired player mistakes. Bulldogs will cycle the puck around Armour, throw it in front, and Helms couldn't get the shot. So Bulldogs got a minute 38 left on the power play as they fall off sides. 11:06 left in regulation. The face-off will come in front of us here in the booth. And I want to take this opportunity to remind all of you during playoff hockey, especially, it's crucial to know this. And everything we do here on ACTV, regardless of the sport, time of year, or game played, is completely student-ran. And there's currently 3 of us up in the booth right now, a cameraman, a board operator, and me, myself, the commentator. And it's completely student-ran of a staff of about 12, 13 people and a couple of volunteers. So we appreciate all the love and compassion you, the fans, and people watching at home, parents, or just Adrian fans all around, give us through every athletic event. We always strive to make our broadcasts better. Now in comes Armour. Armour going to wheel off to the boards. He'll still control, pass up, give to Kaufman, back down low. Back up to Kaufman across and up for Armour. Armour in the slot, going to throw this on in the crease, and Angelo stuffed that one away. And then we're going to stop this one. 10 minutes left in regulation of Game 2. 34 seconds left in the power play to the Bulldogs. Helms going to get the red line, and he'll not dump that, but he'll drop it to himself. Up top, Dunn in the slot. Helms will cycle up. And Helms throws this one on, and it'll go just a little bit wide off of a tip. Got 10 left on the kill, and it's going to go all the way down, and that's pretty much going to do it for the power play for the Bulldogs. And Corey Dunn going to chip the puck up for himself and then give it to his partner, Braden Helms. Helms evading a check and dumping the puck all in one move. Nichols going to drop back for Ostrowski. Balsamo will peel this one. Balsamo to Mo. Mo through a couple of hands. Leaves Yim by himself. Yim shoots and tried to pull his own rebound, but could not. Ostrowski going to carry the puck and chip it up off of Braden Helm's strong side. Dunn going to get there and throw Ostrowski into the boards. Caught up in a couple players' feet. And they'll be battled for up against the boards. Bulldogs trying to not let this one get too many shots on that mark. And referee's going to blow that one dead. As Braden Helm is pretty much doing the splits in the corner. I didn't know he was that flexible. And very quiet bench from Milwaukee School of Engineering. Actually looks a little empty. Emptier than it's been. Wonder if there's a story behind that one. And Milwaukee going to win the faceoff and immediately throw in at Etma. But he misses the net and he'll pop out. Arifi will have to chalk this one back into Roman. Etma going to come out to play this and give it to Kaufman. Kaufman up to Coy Kendall. Coy Kendall up to Post. Post will carry. Post drop back for Herb is knocked down. Coy Kendall first man there. Behind Vangelo, he shoots and got a little bit of the ring of the post. In front, Herb holds and he'll shoot. Coy Kendall yet again has the puck. Saying his name a lot. Coy Kendall will wheel this one. Vinny Post with the puck. He'll try and pass himself up off the boards. It'll pop out. It'll be battled for. Herb going to battle for it. Ends up in the slots. Coy Kendall will keep it in. Coy Kendall shoots off the blocker. And Herb, one, goes off a shin pad. Back to himself and then off the boards the Post up for Backneck. Backneck down low. And Post couldn't corral the pass, so it's going to go to a Raider, but pass it right back. And penalty coming up, and it's going to be on the Raiders. As Bulldogs retain possession, but the puck's going to pop up, so going to get a whistle. Cole Tarsi finally coming out of the box, done serving the 10-minute misconduct. And in the box goes number 4, and that is Adam Arifi out of Niles, Illinois. That's actually not too far from my hometown. There's quite a couple of people on this Raiders team that are from Illinois. Got one from Barrington, Adam Ostrowski, and there's another one I said from Schaumburg last night, may not be playing tonight. Adam Zarnecki, yes he is. He's their starting lineup, one of the more dominant forwards. And always nice to see some hometown talent. Marinelli passes up. Cole Tarsi going to throw this, trying short side, empty net, not allowing it. And Cole Tarsi going to try and pinch up the boards. Just had a Raiders player come up, walk past me, very polite. Just gave me a little poke on the shoulder, walk past, but he's an unfamiliar face. So not quite sure if he just decided to undress or what the story is behind that, but he hasn't been up here. Face-off going to come out of the zone. 1:29 on the Bulldog power play remaining and 6:58 left in the final frame of Game 2. Bulldogs still lead 7-0. And at this point, you've got to be thinking about Game 3. So Armour going to take this face-off against Mikowski. And it's dropped. Mikowski's going to win it, but turn it over. Luttrell tries to get the pass. Instead, it bounces out of the zone to Marinelli. Marinelli going to chip up, find Boyd. Boyd's going to dump this around the boards. Luttrell going to try and get there. And he cannot as the puck is cleared. And we're going to come out to play that one. Now, Joey Colatarsi with the puck. Going to drop it back. Yim up for Armour. Armour with speed over the line and gives to Yim. Going to try and make a move. He can't. It's going to get dumped, not all the way down. Corey Dunn going to stop that one mid-stride. Back up for Yim. Boyd careful to stay on sides there. Yim outside to the slots. It's poked away from Balsamo, and it's thrown all the way down ice. Good kill here so far from the Raiders. And these are the things I like to see, these improvements. Corey Dunn carrying the puck yet again. 25 on the kill, 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in regulation. Balsamo bodied down, and he ducked his head and then got buried, so no call there. It's going to get thrown in front. Yim can't corral that. And Raiders going to clear the zone here. Dunn going to drop this back for Helms. Helms stretch pass, and Balsamo couldn't hold on. Evangelo going to soak it up and take the whistle. Penalty killed for the Raiders. 5:28 left in regulation. Matt McNair going to take the face-off against Chandler Watson. McNair going to win this one. Give to Paquette, but it's turned over. Arifi going to try and chip the puck out. McNair not going to let him do so without a fight. It'll come back to Van Horn. Van Horn going to throw it up against the boards. Cycle back with his teammate a little bit. Bulldogs trying to get set up here. Paquette chipped and bodied up away from it. Van Horn going to try and get the battle for it. Can't, but he ends up at the blue line. Kolatarski putting on the brakes. Backhander. And in front, Van Horn couldn't pull it in to get the shot off. Paquette almost punched down, and Kolatarski flubbing on the shot. Puck pops out. And he'll chip past this back to Backnack. Backnack playing defense for the Bulldogs, not a usual sight. Paquette will throw this one back up. Backnack throws it just wide. Owings will not be able to keep this in. And 4 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock as goes up into the goalie's, the backup or really starter goalie, Rock Boynton for the Raiders. Made a save on the bench. Those are always fun. So face-off going to come to center. Post's going to take this against Frito, and Frito's going to win it. Shang going to dump it. Owings going to chase. And you know, I said last night we walked out of here all doom and gloom, and the Bulldogs lost 3-1. And I had an inch of the thought that, hey, maybe MSOE, changed team from last year. A lot of new members would come in and try and finish out the series tonight, but it's been a totally different story than I expected. I expected it to be a lot closer, much less than 7-0, I should say. And I said this before, I'll say it again. You'll hear me say it a couple more times, I'm sure. This is a totally night and day different Bulldogs team than last night. And last night I walked away from the broadcast saying that was one of the toughest performances I've ever seen the Bulldogs play. Now I'm walking away from this game, and this is probably one of the best, if not the best, that I've seen this Bulldogs team play. They were under pressure, and boy, oh boy, have they been able to execute tonight. Boyd chucked up and not able to get the shot off. It'll come out of the zone. Raiders going to come in. Frito going to not beat Dunn there, so it's going to wrap around the far boards. Armour. And take this and wire it all the way down. No icing as Boyd's there. Boyd throws it on and just wide of the nets. Bottrell not able to hold on to it, so Owens will chip this one up. And bad pass. Armour goes right up and over the nets. Helms going to pinch in for this. And he can't keep it in, so here comes Owens. Owens throws this at Etma. Etma pokes it away. Owens bodied down. Puck going to go wide, and we've got a broken piece of glass, or it's one of the girder covers of the glass. I ended up outside of Etma. Boyd going to go talk to the referee. Bulldogs fired up on their bench. Face off in front of Kevin Etma. 3:04 left in regulation. Definitely looking like it's going to go to a game 3. And they're going to fix the glass as it's a little wobbly. Glass is going to be okay. And we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get face-off, I think. It looks like that one of the pieces that keeps the glass lined up in place came out. And we're going to have some maintenance. come out and take care of this one. As linesman's going to go have a conversation, and they're going to try and fix the ice or the glass, and we're going to get a little bit of a timeout. So we're going to be spared of using theirs, as I presume they would maybe like to. We're going to take a quick break. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just going to throw the graphic back up as the teams meet very briefly, as the ice is, or the glass is, I don't see anybody over there right now, so we're going to try and see if somebody can get the attention of one of the facility members to fix that. Now, if you're the Bulldogs right now, you have a very comfortable lead and pad walking into Game 3 of this series, and didn't see it going this way, definitely. And as I mentioned earlier, whoever wins this series, right now looking like the Bulldogs have the upper hand in that, but whoever wins this series will either play Lake Forest or Aurora University. Whoever wins their series, and if the Bulldogs win, regardless of who they play, second round hockey will be here, so that'll be semifinals of the Harris Cup will be here. If they play, if MSOE wins, and they clap as they're getting the ice fixed, or the glass fixed, I should say. I gotta stop messing that one up. But if MSOE wins Game 3, they will play at whichever university they will play next. So more road action for the Milwaukee School of Engineering, as they finished with the 4th place spot in the Harris Cup playoffs, at least as far as our division goes. Oh, back with the hockey action, and Balsamo won that one. It's thrown at Etma, and Etma having to make a sprawling save. 2:59, pretty much 3 minutes on the clock exactly left in regulation. Game 2. Dino Balsamo lining up with Owens. Puck drop, Balsamo wins back to Marinelli. And it's going to get chipped up, and Balsamo going to take this one in on his own. Hitting the line, Balsamo is going to throw this cross. They shoot, and the goalie says no, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, as Vangelo had a flurry of saves there. A couple of really good looks the Bulldogs had, but Vangelo said no. And it'll be thrown all the way out of the zone and down. And we're not going to get icing, didn't go far enough. Marinelli going to chalk pass up, and that's not icing as it was tipped. And here come the Raiders. Kieran's going to try and wheel this one. Kieran's bodied down. Kaufman going to take a skate behind his goaltender and kind of slow the play down a little bit. Back to Kaufman from Owings, up for Mo. It's picked off. And Kaufman pitching up to poke that one away with success. Paquette body down just in front of the Raiders bench. And here comes Rogers. Rogers carrying in, throws it at Etma, and goes just over and into the netting. 1:46 left in regulation of Game 2, and even more bodies have come into Arrington Ice Arena. And sitting 2 rows in front of me here in the booth, I spot Jeffrey Docking, the president here at Adrian College. I always see him at every men's NCAA hockey game. That's home anyway. He loves him some hockey, and every once in a while he'll go out and skate with the team, especially at the beginning of the year. Around homecoming, there's usually an alumni game. The Bulldogs will carry Kaufman across for Post. Post couldn't chip the slot, so it'll pop back. And Gauthier going to have to put on the brakes to try to get the puck out. Roman going to chase it. Dunn says no, gives the back neck. 1:15 left in regulation. Post going to take care of this one and try and throw the pass. He can't. It'll pop back out. Some applause already starting for the Bulldogs. As we enter the final minute of regulation, we're going to get pretty much a constant clap for the next 60 seconds here in Arrington. The Raiders are going to carry body down, and it's going to go all the way down ice. So we're going to get an icing with 47.5 seconds left in regulation. And Folks, looks like at this point we're going to get a game 3, and it's definite too. Definitely getting a game 3 here. Shots 31-11 in favor of the winning home team. And Raiders going to win this one back, and Nichols going to give this one up for Kieran's. Kieran's open ice, throws it at Etma. Etma says no, and we're going to get a penalty. Or no, we're going to whistle as the net came off. And reminder, folks, this third game of action is not sudden death. It will play the full time. We're going to get about a 15-minute intermission, and then we'll play a full period of hockey. And whoever wins that will be crowned the one to go on to the semifinals. And definitely been an interesting series. And after the penalty coming up, is Roman going to go take a seat for the remainder of the game. Seat-bodied McNair up high. And he's a little angry about this call. And their captain. 30.1 seconds left on the clock. And another reminder, after the third and final game of this series, there will be a women's varsity NCAA hockey game here at Arrington. And I'm fairly positive we will be here to cover the game. Not quite sure who the contest is against, but if you want to stay tuned and watch it, definitely going to be an interesting one. Looks like going to get a penalty both ways. Paquette's going to take his seats alongside Roman. We're going to get 4-on-4 for the next. There's 5 Bulldogs on the ice, and the ref just said 4-on-4. So there is going to be 4-on-4 hockey in the next 30 seconds. I don't know why they're really going to bother 30 seconds. We all know how this game's going to end at this point. Backnack going to drop the face-off in the zone. Post going to chase for it. And Post going to curl around the nets, and Raiders going to chip out. Marabella going to give to Rogers. He flubs on the puck, and Post going to light him up. And it's going to go up to the points. Chip down in the slot. They shoot, they score, and there's no celebration. Kevin Etma's shutout ruined. And that was Redmond who scored, number 24, Nick Redmond. Chelsea, Michigan, excuse me. The junior. And 7-1 is the score now. And Owings going to win. Owings going to take control of the one face-off. And 2 seconds in one, and everybody, we're going to game 3. So after 2 games, the Bulldogs and the Raiders are tied. The Bulldogs win by 6 goals, 7-1. And game 3 will start in about 15 minutes. We're going to take a break. I'm going to go get me some water and take a quick, nice break as Cole Tarsi going to come have a conversation with the ref as both teams escort themselves off the ice and they gear up for game 3. So we'll take a quick break before the start of the third and final game of the series.
being 20 minutes declared the winner. Should the game be tied, there will be a sudden victory playoff. Here are the starting lineups for the winning game for the Milwaukee School of Engineering. In goal, number 1, Rock Boynton. On defense, number 2, Zach Davis. Number 24, Nick Redmond. At forward for the Raiders, number 13, Jeff Mikowski. Number 21, Steen Owens. And number 14, Evan Kearns. For Adrian College, in goal is number 35, Kevin Ekman. On defense for the Bulldogs, number 19, Braden Helms.
Hello and welcome back to the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, where we're getting ready for the third and final tie-breaking game of the NCAA Harris Cup quarterfinals between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Milwaukee School of Engineering Raiders. Milwaukee School of Engineering took game 1 last night, and Bulldogs just finished taking game 2 just now, about 20 minutes ago. And if you were not paying attention, to our PA announcer, this will be a 20-minute period of hockey. Whoever leads will win the series. If the game is tied at the end of 20 minutes, overtimes will be continuously played in a sudden death fashion until there is a winner declared. And 8 seconds went by, and Raiders have iced the puck. And for those who like some trivia, this is the very first mini game that the Bulldogs have ever had to play in playoffs, and the first one ever played here in Arrington Ice Arena as well. So Dino Balsamo plays it off a high stick, so they're going to have to get a whistle and another face-off as Davis wouldn't touch it. And as I found very interesting with the starting lineups, Milwaukee School of Engineering elected to put Rock Boynton back in net after pulling him after 6 or 5 goals walking into the third period. And now that I didn't think about that, but that might have just been a strategic play. You already gave the game up, so might as well pull Boynton and keep him in for the period, as this is the one that matters. This is the do-or-die game for both teams. Brian Yim passing up for Dunn. And it's going to go all the way back down to Ostrowski. McNair almost busted an edge there. Roman passing up. Nichols up to Marabella. Marabella shooting. Etma saying no, and right into the rafters was the puck. So we'll get a nice whistle. And a lot of energy starting this game 3 between both squads, especially MSOE. You know, I was telling one of my teammates on the Adrian College men's lacrosse team, who's standing on the other side of the booth for me right now, and a couple of my friends, that, you know, I didn't know if MSOE would be able to retain this and be able to handle the third game after being blown out like that. The momentum very hard to swing back in your fashion, and they're definitely working for it. Only shot of the game, a minute in, goes to the Milwaukee School of Engineering, as Emma had to glove it into the rafters. We'll get a face-off in front of the Raiders bench. Connor Armour going to take the face-off against Owens. And Owens is going to win this one back. And Raiders are going to chip this one back. Boyd going to chip this back a little lower, and Kierns is going to get this one in the zone. Owens going to pick up the change, throw it at Etma, and then Kierns, and good save as Etma keeps the early shutout alive. His shutout was thwarted in the second game, and I think it was in the last minute of play, last 45 seconds. I think something like that, as the game ended 7-1. Moe's going to take the face-off against Marabella and win. Paquette chasing up with the puck, and he's going to get bodied off. Mick Kaufman going to get a little bit of a charge at, but he'll dump the puck. Moe onside, going to throw the puck, and it's going to go wide of Boynton. And here come the Raiders, and they're going to get 2-on-3, and it's going to go just wide of Etma on the dump. Roman going to get there. Moe's going to be the first Bulldog there. Rex Moe has been a big body in tonight's game, throwing hits, making plays, drawing penalties. He's going to drop the puck back for Owings. Joshua Owings is going to dump this one up. Nichols going to get the clear. Nichols almost thrown over the bench there from Bryce Van Horn. And Joshua Owings is going to get the puck up, find Vinny Post off the bank pass. Post gets the red line and dumps. And Boynton's going to come out and try and get this one. Nichols almost turned it over for a shot just in front, but the Bulldogs thwarted, the Raiders thwarted Bulldogs. Brian Backneck of a chance. Dunn shoots, and it looked like it hit Watson in a kind of funny arrangement as he's leaning on his his right leg a little bit more than his left. And it's going to be caught up in the corner. 17:34 left in the game 3. Essentially, it's not sudden death, but it is sudden death because if you lose, you're done. And your season will end. And penalty coming up, and looks like it's going to be on the Raiders. Not quite sure. The Raiders, Nichols is going to go take a seat, and Coy Kendall. You're going to get 4-on-4 as Coy Kendall's going to go take a seat as well. And 4-on-4 hockey, a lot of room, a lot of time, a lot of ice, a lot of space. 17:26 left in the third and decision-making game of this series. And if the only goal of this game were to come from a 4-on-4 goal, my, oh my, would that be an interesting feat to see. Balsamo going to give up the draw. And it's going to go below the goal line here to Arifi, and it's going to get thrown up for Roman, and he'll dump this up and out of play. And now Arrington Ice Arena completely filled to the brim. There's not very many seats open, and there's a whole lot of people around the boards. After this game, the NCAA women's hockey team here at Adrian College will take on Marion here in Arrington at the conclusion of this game. I believe the game starts at 7:30, but they're lining up as if ready for warm-ups right now. Helms is going to drop up for Balsamo. Balsamo cross for Helms in stride. Helms over the line. He'll throw for the cross. McNair could not get there. And it's going to get thrown back out courtesy of Kearns. And it's going to be held, a trip, and no call. Bulldogs got away with one there. Balsamo will carry the puck over the line. Balsamo waiting for a passing opportunity. He's going to sauce the puck up for McNair, but find Helms. Helms sauce on the other end for Dunn. Dunn winds up and goes just wide of Boynton. Trevor Coy Kendall's penalty is going to be embellishment, and the Raiders' penalty is going to be cross-checking. Bulldogs stay on side. Dunn carrying the puck. And Dunn is done carrying the puck as Owens peels that one away and carries in the zone. Owens trying to make room. It's kicked away courtesy of Marinelli, one of the goal scorers of Game 2. Arifi will carry the puck into the zone, and he'll stand. He'll go on the short side, try for the wraparound, not able to. Boyd's going to pick up the change and dump it. 34 seconds, 33 apiece on the 4-on-4 on the coincidental penalties, I should say. Ostrowski carrying the puck mid-stride. One of the Bulldogs going for a change. Out comes Backneck for Boyd. Atma making a good save off of a low glove save there. 19 seconds remaining on the coincidental. Shot 0-3 in favor of the visiting Milwaukee School of Engineering team. And there's 15:44 left in the third and decision-making game. And a reminder, if it's tied at the end of this 20 minutes, we're going to endless overtime, just like the NHL does in playoffs. So Armour going to peel this one back behind Etma and try and hold out, make Marabella bite. He will not. Armour sauce on the backhand for Bottrell. Bottrell going to chip this one up, look for himself, and he won't get there as he's knocked down. Out of the box comes Nichols and Coy Kendall. Coy Kendall going to go straight to the bench. Out is going to come Paquette. And it's going to go up around the close side boards here. And up out of the zone. Owings and Bottrell going to try and kick this one away. Bottrell going to go for a change. Bad pass as Roger picked that one away from Kaufman. And it goes for a shot, goes over Entma. Body down, Paquette. And Paquette tried. Van Horn and MSOE player collide into each other in center ice. Pass up. And a cross out for Kearns. Kearns and Dunn, and it's going to come on Etma. Etma making the save, and bodies flying as somebody essentially ran over Etma in the crease. And we're going to get a face-off. That was right. A very tense game. Nobody wants to be the first one to make a mistake. We saw this a lot last night in Game 1, in which the Bulldogs lost. Nobody wanted to be the first one to make a mistake in that one, and nobody wants to do so in the eliminating game either. Yim wins the face-off back for Kolatarsi, and Marinelli's going to go behind the net and hold on to this one. Marinelli up, will pass for Yim. Yim with speed over the boards. He's got nifty hands and a good legs. Puck's pulled away from him. Davis, and it's going to pop up. McNair peeling that one away. Balsamo shoots, and Boynton says no with the glove. And lots of energy from both teams. Both benches standing, and a lot of people in Arrington doing so as well. Puck going to come to the left of Rock, or to the right of Rock Boynton, excuse me. We'll meet a California native, sophomore at Milwaukee School of Engineering. Balsamo going to win this one back. And McNair going to throw one on. Another one, and Boynton says no, as Boynton's really going to try and stand on his head to avoid seeing his sophomore season end here by the hands of Adrian College, which is where his freshman season ended last year. It was here at Adrian College, where the Bulldogs beat Milwaukee School of Engineering 2-0 in the quarterfinal series, I should say. Balsamo fails to win this one back, so the puck's going to come out of Roman's stick. Roman chips up, and puck will be carried and dumped in. Owens is going to chase this. And looks like it's Helms gets bodied down. Balsamo going to be the man there. It's poked away. Courtesy of Mikowski. But Helms going to try and get the pass out. He struggles. And Kieran's going to body this one into the boards. And stuck up against the glass, and Balsamo in there with Helms, who's tied up. Kieran's as well, but Kieran's comes out with it, goes for the wrap. Etma says no. In the slot, Ostrowski shot says no, and Etma scooting for the rebound. Couple of bodies being thrown. Penalty coming up, and looks like it's going to be on the Bulldogs. And indeed it is. And that's going to be a hooking call on the rebound opportunity, and holding the stick, Corey Dunn, one of the key defensemen for this Bulldogs team, going to take a seat for 2 minutes. That's a tough call. Not only is he the captain, but he's probably the #1 defenseman on the depth chart next to Braden Helms. 5-on-4 hockey. Puck's immediately cleared by the hands of Marinelli. Great job. 13-16 left in this game. I don't want to say this game, this period of this game. Funny terms that we have to use for this. And Owings going to get the dump again. And Boynton going to come and try and play the puck out. He will. And Armour going to just try and encroach on him a little bit, force him away. And Arifi going to dump this. No icing, though, and it's going to be battled for. Boyd's going to come up with it and clear high off the glass and out all the way down. Nichols is going to chase from Boynton. And this is a very close game. 3-4 shots in favor of the visiting Milwaukee School of Engineering. Yim being the forecheck on this play. There's 1:05 seconds left on the penalty. Corey Dunn. And Kolatarsi taking it into the corner and going to use his body alongside Kaufman to battle for it. Raiders come up with it. Nichols goes to Ostrowski, goes for the slot, but fails on the pass. Boyd picks off the boards pass. Boyd shoots and goes just wide. And Yim was trying for the backdoor opportunity. He could not get it. Here comes Boyd. Boyd throws one through a screen. It goes wide, and Boynton is going to hold this one. And Trevor Boyd going to catch a glove to the face, and Arrington going to erupt and wanting a call, and not going to get the call that they want. And Bulldogs still have 38 seconds left to kill on this call, or on this the Corey Dunn penalty. Dino Balsamo will take the faceoff. Matt McNair to his left, Helms behind him alongside Owings. Balsamo wins this back. Helms to Owings. Owings can't control the puck, so no shot. Owings bodied. And Balsamo going to try and pinch up the peel to pass away. He can't. Pass goes back. Balsamo holds the puck. He'll wheel on his backhand. And it gets thrown up. Helms cannot keep it in the zone. Miracle of this offense of this Bulldogs is trying to get going here on the penalty kill. And that's one of the things about this team, which we see over and over again. Even though they have a penalty, they're not afraid to take chances. Turr shoots. Atma says no, but leaves the rebound wide open. Nobody there to pick it up. Owings can't clear. Redmond throws one on. It's in a pad, and it's open. Balsamo passes the puck. Corey Dunn on the breakaway. Corey Dunn shoots and misses the top of the net as Arrington was standing up high and everybody in this building was excited. Cross for Dunn, and again could not execute. That's right play, right time for Corey Dunn. And he'll be pinned up against the boards and out. Here comes Gauthier. Gauthier will carry the puck, go to his backhand, and lose control of it. 10:56 left in game 3. 0-0 score, shots 4-5 in favor of Milwaukee School of Engineering. Both teams facing elimination. Both teams looking to punch a ticket to the semifinals. Kolatarsi over the line. He'll throw one on and goes up into the mesh and out of play. And lots of Arrington is on their feet and very happy to be here and witness some grade A hockey. Face-off will come to the left of Rock Boynton. Connor Armour will take this face-off. And Connor Armour going to win this one back. Bottrell back to the D. Marinelli a shot through a skate. It pops out. Kolatarsi going to have to recover here. Kolatarsi up the boards and give to Armour. No icing as it was tipped. Nichols going to put on the brakes and try and wheel out. Lots of fast play here. Almost hard to keep up. Watching at home. Ostrowski trying to get the pass in. Marinelli tries to clear. Player tripped up. Referee goes down. I think we have a broken twig on the play. It's in front, and Atma could not see that, but did not have to make a save, luckily. Thrown in front on the back door. Atma had to slide over and said no. And Kieran's going up, and puck's up, stays in play. Great clear by Austin Bottrell. Ostrowski carrying the puck in his own zone, trying to slow it down. And goes all the way down, no icing. Is Raider going to get there, and puck's going to go all the way out. Roman dumping this one on Atma. Atma going to hold on to it, kick it away to Dunn. Corey Dunn, captain of the Bulldogs, holding on to the puck, still looking for the difference maker here in game 3. And for a lead to be taken, Dunn going up for the break pass. Could not hold on to it, was Becknack, so it'll go in deep. Body down, Arifi. He'll get up all right. Dunn firing one. Nobody was in the slot to tap that home. Back to Helms, back to Dunn, far side. Up to Helms in the slot. Try and wiggle free, he will. He'll follow outside, go for the wrap, and forgot the puck. And going to get shipped up but stay in the zone, goes back deep. Bulldogs going to battle for it. Becknack, big body, hard player there. It's going to go up, and Corey Dunn not going to pinch. Instead, he'll fall back. Give Owings an option. Owings will dump this back in. And puck goes back, and my oh my, Vinny Post absolutely leveling somebody. Nico Kaufman running down there, not going to get an icing. And Kaufman going to battle for it, goes back up. Dino Balsamo. He'll take it below and try and corral. 8:23 left in regulation. Overtimes will happen if need be. Balsamo carries and tries to go outside hand in and fails on the dangle. And Raiders will exit the zone here. Gets dumped down. Kaufman will be first man there. Yim on the far side. Receive the pass. Yim's going to throw it, and he can't, but he'll go on the backhand back to Owings in his own zone. Owings up, and puck's going to go all the way down. And Balsamo can't keep it in the zone. Pass back down Marinelli. Marinelli up for Bottrell. Bottrell finds Balsamo. Balsamo looking for a pass, can't shoot, and here come the Raiders. And could not beat him, so Brandon Marinelli stepping up defensively and would have had a breakaway had he not held on to that, so good look on him. Puck goes outside. Trevor Boyd throws one on. Boynton says no, and rebound, nobody there. Trevor Boyd reaching for it. Marinelli with it. Winds up and goes on the far side of the net. Bottrell going to line up for the hit. And it gets thrown. It's thrown in front, and Boynton scrambled, and there's no goal as the puck is wrapped around the back side of the net. Out is Kearns, and Kearns will get the line and dump. Tarsi will get this up the boards. Up to Connor Armour, up to Marinelli, who will get the red line and dump. And here come the Raiders. Arifi passes up Marabella. Marabella over the line, loses control of the puck to Paquette. Pops it free, Rogers. Rogers taking the body, and Marabella breaking free. Marabella looking for an option, can't pass back. In the slot, Shand could not pull the trigger. And Van Horn going to take the body route. Van Horn going to get the puck once again. 2-on-1 forming. Paquette with the puck over the blue line. Fires. Boynton says no with the pad. And it's going to bounce back up and out into the neutral zone and get dumped in by Shand. Kaufman and Owings are going to chase this. And Owings going to give that one up. Find Kaufman. Kaufman looking cross. Finds Rex Moe. Rex Moe with the puck. Dangles, can't shoot. Paquette throws one. Rex Moe picks up the rebound and did not get the back of the net. Beautiful look, and almost looked like he had the empty netter. I thought it went in from my view, but did not. Down goes Rex Moe on the block. Here come the Bulldogs. Paquette passes up for Van Horn. Van Horn loses control of the puck, and here comes Ostrowski and the Raiders. And it's dumped in back deep. Cole Tarsi and Atmug going to have to make some teamwork happen to get the puck out. 5:38 left in this third and final game of the series. Overtime again will happen if need be. Backneck will take the puck and corral it. Gives to Dunn, Coy Kendall. Coy Kendall's hit. Marinelli firing through a screen. He'll battle it off, and it goes back in deep. Backneck going to chase, can't get there. Nichols going to pinch up, and he'll get clear of the Bulldogs. Turnover, Backneck with the puck. A shot goes into the crotch of one of the players on the Raiders. And Owens will carry the puck. Marinelli skipping up. Kearns with him. Kearns throws to the slot. Picked off from Marinelli. Great break. 3-on-2 coming if they can be fast enough. Braden Helms throws this one on, and nobody there to pick up the far side. Dino Balsamo and Marinelli. Marinelli tries to find McNair. He can't. Bulldogs passing a little bit off here on these breaks. McNair tries to stuff it away. Boynton says no. There's a scramble, and Boynton's on the ground with a couple of yellow socked players, and referee's going to blow this one dead. And oh my, I think that's like probably one of the first whistles we've had in the last 10 minutes, and very exciting game we've had. And still waiting for the icebreaker, and the icebreaker at this point may just seal the deal for whoever gets it. Tension's only going to get higher from this point on, folks. Dino Balsamo lining up for the faceoff against Mirabella. Balsamo drops this one, and they cannot clear as Helm gloves it down. Helms to Dunn. Dunn throws one. It goes just wide through a screening McNair. Throws back to McNair. It's poked away from Davis. And very silent here in Arrington, except for the players. And it's thrown back. Mirabella takes control. Can't exit the zone, but one of his teammates will. And Mirabella can't peel, but in come the Raiders. And Rogers comes in off sides as Mirabella could not get there fast enough. And my, oh my, every breath I can get is definitely an important one because there's not a whole lot of whistles here. Connor Armour going to take the face-off. Armour wins it back. Marinelli up for Kolatarsi, up for Armour, and a three-man attack unit begins. Armour finds Boyd, but Boyd can't get to it fast enough. Back to Armour behind the cage. Armour going to wheel this one outside and try and throw it on in front, and Boyd with an opportunity, say no. Bottrell missed the wide-open nets, and still scoreless, but we're going to get a whistle. And my, oh my, what a sequence of activities. The Bulldogs had a great opportunity. Boyd almost stuffed it away. Bottrell misses an empty net. And we saw Bottrell miss an empty net earlier in the second game, and then he made up for it with a goal. And Austin Bottrell credited with the 5th Adrian College goal. Rex Moe going to take the face-off. 21 versus 21. Owens versus Moe. And Rex Moe going to tie up the man. He'll battle for it. Paquette comes up with it. It's knocked down. No stick is one of the defenders. Paquette back up to Dunn. And Dunn going to throw it in the feet of the defenseman. It's going to pop out. Helms pinches up but can't do it. Corey Dunn is going to chip the puck. He'll find Van Horn. Van Horn going to look for Mo. Mo will get there. And Mo will chip up for himself. In front, Van Horn is stuck in a couple players' feet. A shot, a rebound, and Corey Dunn gets the icebreaker off of the wonderful rebound from his teammates. Corey Dunn breaks the ice and may have just sealed the deal for a ticket to the NCAA Harris Cup semifinals. As you'll see on our replay, Boynton makes the initial save. It's a scramble. And then Dunn just chips that one on his good arm and just goes right over. Right over the top shoulder. So Corey Dunn, Captain Clutch, coming in clutch for his team yet again. Backneck and Marabella will line up, and it'll come out to Coy Kendall. He'll chip, and it's gonna they'll battle for it. Gonna go down. 3:17 left in Game 3. If the Raiders do not score, their season will end. Marinelli with the puck. Gonna control it and drop it back. Find Kolatarsi, and he'll find Post. Post will get the dump. And if that goal is going to be the one that ends this, that's going to hurt Boynton, as he was pulled earlier in the second game, given a second opportunity and let up one. Here comes Marabella trying to get through a screen. He can't. Marabella looking for an option, doesn't have one, and is tripped up on the play was Rogers, no call. And thrown, Shan threw it. Vinny Post going to try and clear the puck. Will hit from behind. That's Corey Dunn's first goal of the playoffs. Captain Clutch again. Dunn from Rexmo on that one. And Yim was bodied down there. Here come the Raiders. And Braden Helms taking the step to make the play. He's going to get thrown down. Dino Balsamo with the puck. He's all alone. He's going to wrap around the backside of the cage. Defender loses his stick, and he'll peel it away. Dino Balsamo fires one. Boynton says no. 2 minutes flat left on the clock, and here comes Nichols. Nichols gets the red line, tries to dump and fails. McNair chips up and finds Roman. And Roman gives to Owens. Owens off the puck. Owens carries again, throws it at Emma, says no. A second look, and they miss the net. As wide open net, Kevin Emma left for the rebound, nobody there. Boynton out of his net, so extra man out for MSOE. Puck's cleared. 35 seconds remaining between the Bulldogs and a trip to the semifinals. And Kieran's going to try and carry the puck up. He'll get there. Kolatarsi going to be the first man, however, going to give to Boyd. 6 attackers out for the Raiders. Minute 18, and Bulldogs will clear. Just goes shy of the empty net. And they've iced the puck as Roman's going to be first man there. And this is a crucial play now as Bulldogs not able to get a change due to the icing, and MSOE having the empty net. However, they forfeit that, as I'm going to assume they're the ones taking their timeout. All right, folks, lots has happened in the last minute and a half or so. It may or may not have just given you a stroke at home. My anxiety's through the roof, and it's a very heated start to the period, and minute 13 left. Minute 13 left in the period, and Bulldogs lead 1-0. So we'll take a quick break and come back just before they resume play. All right, so we return for what may very well be the final minute and final break we're going to get here. Empty net for the Raiders. Boynton going to take a seat. And Coach Krug going to take his timeout now. So I lied. We get one more break. I'm not even going to bother to take a break on this one. I think Coach Krug is just going to give his men a minute to slow down a little bit. But yeah, if the Raiders cannot score a goal here, their season will end. The seniors will go home, and that'll be it for their college collegiate hockey experience. And many of them will return next year, and same goes for the Bulldogs. If they give up a goal and then eventually give up another one in what would become an overtime, that would be it for the Bulldogs. So lots on the line for both teams. Coach Krug going to dismiss his men, and Arrington's going to get the clap on here. Standing ovation around the room for the Bulldogs right now. We got 5 guys out for the Bulldogs, 6 for the Raiders. Bulldogs that are going to battle for the extra man. You've got Armour, Helms, Dunn, Yim, and Boyd. Lots of seniors. Actually, I think they're all seniors on that line, except for Trevor Boyd. Puck's going all the way down, and Boyd's going to be the first one there to beat the icing. No icing. Trevor Boyd beats the puck out. Any turnover now costs the game. I lied. Final minute of the game here. Final minute of the season if they do not score. Here come the Raiders. A chip, and Yim with the puck. Up to Boyd. Boyd shoots. He scores! And just like that, they sealed the deal as Trevor Boyd just punched their ticket to the semifinals. Bulldogs are going to walk away from this game winning 2-0 after a dominant 7-1 victory in the second game. And as you'll see on our replay, nobody even there. It'll be a defender that'll come up and pinch on it, and nothing that'll stop that. Boyd in a wide open net. And Trevor Boyd gonna go take a seat and Trevor Boyd just got kicked out of the game, courtesy of the linesman. And that's going to be a tough one. Not a lot of people like that call. As Trevor Boyd is going to take a seat to go home and rile up the crowd on his way out. And Trevor Boyd giving all caution to the air as he escorts himself into the locker room. Lots of handshakes, lots of fist bumps. Not a care in the world right now besides that he's going to the semifinals. And no timeouts remain. Bulldogs are going to be down a man. Raiders down 2 goals. And chant will begin. And for anybody who watches NHL hockey, we're going to need to see a miracle like we saw in the 2013 Stanley Cup playoffs, where I got the privilege of watching that in my hometown Chicago, where the Chicago Blackhawks beat, I think it was the Boston Bruins, with 2 goals in less than a minute, less than 30 seconds to win the game. Well, that's what MSOE is going to need here if they want to win, if they want their season to continue. Puck's going up into the bench, and the linesmen are causing a very loud sigh of disapproval. All right, so let's all take a deep breath. Let's all take a deep breath here. Bulldogs lead 2-0 in the first and only period of this game. MSOE has an empty net. Trevor Boyd got the empty netter. Roman with the puck. He shoots. It goes away. Empty net again. In front, a scramble. Emma says no. 35 on the clock. A scramble again in front and cannot clear. Scramble yet again. And Emma forcing himself to make another save. 27 seconds left in the mini game. Raiders need 2 goals to tie the game, and then they'll need to have a heck of an overtime to try and overcome it if they get that far. And Bulldogs have 1:39 on their penalty to Trevor Boyd. Draw is going to be in the zone. And a couple of changes going on. You got Armour, Yim, Dunn, and Helms. All 4 seniors. All 4 don't want to see their season end tonight. And Kierans is going to line up for the draw. Yim's going to take a knee and win it. Going at Etma, and it's going to go wide. 20 on the clock. And Helms is going to pinch up against the board and eat the clock. Smart move, and the ref blows that dead immediately. As there's a player down, and he looks to be all right. 15 seconds. Face off in the offensive zone. You know, I would say I've never seen it before, but I would be lying. So, still possible. Is it probable? No. Win back. Roman across a shot and goes just wide. 12 seconds on the clock. Roman winds up and eating up the shot is Helms. Helms going to shoot and just wry of the empty netter. But that is an icing, and that's going to pretty much seal the deal as refs let the clock go, and the Bulldogs are going to the semifinals. And heck of a series between the two teams. They're going to line up for the usual handshake line. Although Trevor Boyd was kicked out, he walked over to the bench to see if he could participate in the handshake. Could not. We got a senior leading the line, a couple of them up in front. The Bulldogs will win 2-0. They both win the mini game and the series. So next weekend, the Bulldogs will return to Arrington Ice Arena to take on the victor of the Aurora Lake Forest series. And we will happily, we will happily be hosting that and broadcasting it, and I myself will be commentating the game. So I will look to see you all next weekend, and thank you for joining us here on ACTV.